Good morning guys, Ed here. This is my dollar index analysis for the 25th of July 2012. Now getting started with the weekly charts, we can see that the dollar index is struggling to break through this 84 to 84.20 zone, which is what I've talked about in the last few days actually. So the idea still stands that once we break through the 84.20 level, I see a clear path up to 85. I don't really see anything stopping us getting there pretty much in one go, but at the moment we are struggling to break that 84.20 zone, and I think we might just be stuck in this range until we either break up or break down. Now, looking on the downside, I think the first level of support is at mid 83. So between 83.50 and 83.60, and then the second level of support I see at 83.30, 20 to 30, around the 5 EMA on the weekly chart. Now you can notice that the stochastics are still in or very close to my overbought zone, so I still am bullish on the dollar, but I would like to see it close the gap from the weekend before we have another solid push up. Now let's have a look at the daily chart. On the daily chart, you can see my trade plan from from yesterday. I am looking for a close of the gap from the weekend. That would provide me with the first solid long position which I would feel comfortable with taking. Because we're at such a strong resistance here, I don't feel comfortable taking longs into resistance. So first level of support we're gonna have around the daily 5, but hopefully we get down to the mid 83 level, and then we can have a decent attempt to push this through again. Now stochastics are halfway through completing the cycle, so we've got another about 3 or 4 days to complete this stochastic cycle. It's in middle ground now, so this doesn't really mean anything. And that's about it on the daily chart. Moving on to the 4-hour chart, the plan is the same on the 4-hour chart. We didn't manage to break through the zone, so pushing down to close the gap. And we can have a look at the Fibonacci retracement of this last swing. Closing of the gap would provide us with the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement. My ideal long zones are between the 50 and the 61.8. I highly doubt that we're gonna get down there. I think we're gonna get bought up from here. The aggressive longs are gonna be coming in here. So this is where I plan to have an attempt to take the dollar long again. And if it comes down all the way down here, then this is definitely another place I will long the dollar too, to see if we can take it up to 85. Now moving on to the hourly chart, we could see this is from yesterday. I drew this line. It was a trend line which was respected quite well. You can see we've just broken it today, and we seem to be heading down to the levels that I talked about to close the gap from the weekend. Now I think by the time we get there, we're going to be in oversold territory, so that would be an extra confirmation to have an attempt to take the dollar index long. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjust these lines to be for today and change the color. And I'll keep this trend line from before, just in case we get a breakout, and then once we retest this trend line, we could see some sort of reaction of it. So I'll keep that there. So yes, this is the play I'm waiting for. Um, and let's have a look at the 15-minute chart to see 15-minute chart with pivots. Again, my long zone on the 15-minute chart, this green here, is between 67, but I would rather have it close the gap, so around 60 to 50, push down and then an attempt up. And that concludes my analysis for the dollar index for today. Thank you for listening. I do record my analysis for Euro, Pound, and Aussie as well, but I haven't been posting that, so I will update you on whether I'll start to post that, or I'll have an area on my site where I do that. And drop me a line if you're interested in hearing that too. So thanks for listening, and I will see you later.